So at level two here, we're taking a look at how people make decisions and how it often happens. And what we're going to do is take a kind of a flip side to have a look at this, have a look at what should be happening in decision making in our organizations, and then have a quick look at what does actually happen. So let's take a look and see if this helps to understand what is happening in the decision making areas of our lives at work. Ideally, when we make decisions, we should first be looking at the current situation. We should be very happy to examine what is actually happening at the moment. What is the data and what is the fact? We'd all agree with that. And then we'd look at what's the impact of these facts and how are we going to highlight the main issues, the main effect these things are having on us. What could we do about it? Would be the options that we can generate. You know, what is the way forward? Even one option would be, of course, do nothing about it, but at least we have analyzed it. Then we make a choice of our options, choosing the most effective option, most cost effective, time effective, most economical, most long sustaining option. And then we'd look at, okay, now we've got an option, we're going to go forward. What could go wrong with that option? Let's do some risk assessment. And then we'd make a plan about who's going to do what and when. Now, wouldn't that be great? And we could definitely run that through in a meeting, in a conversation, take 2, 3, 4 days a week if we wanted to for some decisions. But of course, these kind of decisions can be made very, very fast. And what I have seen, and you've probably seen too, really good decision makers consider all of those 6 elements in their decision, even though they do it very fast. They're doing analysis of the current situation, the impact, the options, the choice, problem prevention, and planning very, very quickly. Now, that's what should happen. You're probably as aware as I am of what actually does happen. Time and urgency throws this out, workload, crowd opinion throws it out, experience can be a bad thing because experience can say, well, we know number 1, so let's jump to number 6. Emotion and politics, because there can be a lot of people snagged around and bogged up in number 3 with the options. How do we choose which choice? The crowd can push that. The crowd mentality can push that. What is happening, of course, is that what actually happens in decisions is that those 6 steps are disrupted. And they're disrupted for a variety of pressure reasons. And it could be personality reasons as much as political reasons. It could be rational reasons such as workload and time and urgency. But what happens is that those 6 steps get disrupted. So that's a quick look at what actually happens in decision making. What happens in decision making is the 6 things we should do get disrupted through other pressures. So we'll be taking a look shortly at what we can do about that.